Hello everyone, I am your host Anushka and you are watching E7 News. Let's begin today's bulletin. Congratulatory messages poured in from various quarters to superstar Rajinikanth on Thursday after the centre announced conferring the prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Award on the veteran. His longtime friend and Makkal Nidhi Mayyam founder Kamal Hassan said the award, highest to be bestowed on a performing artist, is 100% appropriate for Rajinikanth, while DMK President M.K. Stalin said that though delayed, the recognition was welcome. It is a great pleasure that the highest award, the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, has been announced to Rajinikanth, the supreme star and my dearest friend. The award is 100% appropriate for Rajni, who has proven that he can win over fans by appearing on screen, Hassan tweeted. As the state geared up to vaccinate everyone above 45 years of age from Thursday, Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa and Health Minister D.K. Sudhakar appealed to the eligible people to make use of this protective cover against coronavirus, cautioning people not to underestimate the danger possessed by COVID. Yediyurappa tweeted, "Our protective cover is the vaccine against corona. Everyone over the age of 45 can get the vaccine today. Go to your nearest vaccination center and get the vaccine. Together we can defeat coronavirus," Health Minister Sudhakar too tweeted. As we begin vaccinating all citizens aged over 45 years from today, 5,500 vaccination sites will be operational across the state. As cases rise, the Karnataka government had adopted the test, track, treat protocol and has issued directions to ensure that it is strictly implemented and enforced across the state to curb infections. The state government has issued a set of regulations that will be in force from April 1. The centre had in March last year urged states with a high case load to focus on testing, tracking and treating, and has recently written to states repeating this recommendation. In terms of testing protocols, the government has directed that RT-PCR tests should be increased to 70% of all tests, and that where the proportion of RT-PCR test is low, it should be increased. Tracking protocol involves isolation and quarantining of people who test positive and need to be traced at the earliest. Containment zones should be clearly demarcated, and no movement of people in or out is to be allowed, except for essential goods. An organized gang of bushmeat hunters operating under the cover of municipal corporation workers was arrested in Shivamogga city on Tuesday. The gang was involved in supplying live animals and meat to military hotels in the city. This is the first time such an operation has been busted, where the offenders, who are daily wage workers in the corporation, had plotted to hunt wildlife under the garb of catching stray pigs. Forest officials say a detailed probe will be conducted with the help of police to dig into the gang's antecedents and link with hotels and other people into their network. Activists say bush meat is available in military hotels, but this expensive meat is served only to trusted customers. These men have been operating for a long time and may have killed antelopes to their dead. Wildlife conservationist Akhilesh Kumar Chipli said the workers are habitual hunters and had in fact put up a Mahanagara Palika board sign on their private vehicle. Why would you hunt stray pigs in forests? They were hunting smaller mammals and antelopes in all around Shetihali. That's it for today. If you have any news to share, contact us at 1800 891 3722.